Hi everyone, a very good morning to all of you. Today we are going to study about the question number 43, that is about AC circuit. So it's all about AC circuit. So let us try to understand one by one. Like first thing is, what is alternating current? See, alternating current means which changes its direction alternatively, which changes its direction alternatively, that we call it as alternating current. See, just like suppose like this. Here the current direction changing from positive to negative, negative to positive, just like clockwise to anti-clockwise, anti-clockwise to clockwise, or like this. But here in our syllabus mainly we study about the sinusoidal variation, where this is called one cycle. So in one cycle, one positive half cycle, one negative half cycle. So the direction keep on changes after every certain interval of time. That we call it as alternating current. Now, we need to understand the next thing is, what is amplitude and phase difference between V and E? And this alternating voltage and current we represent like this. So here omega t is phase, here omega t plus or minus pi is phase, and this is phase 1, that is omega t. This is phase 2, that is omega t plus or minus pi, and delta pi equal to pi. This is the phase difference between voltage and current. In every AC circuit, there is one phase difference between voltage and current, and V0 and I0 are called amplitudes. That means the peak values are the maximum values of the alternating voltage or current. Those are called amplitudes. Now the next thing is, what is RMS and average value of an AC? Now when you consider average, V is equal to V0 sin omega t, I equal to I0 sin omega t. So the average value for one full cycle, so average value of current or voltage is 0. Generally average value means integration V dt by t, 0 to t. So over a time period you have to integrate the function with respect to time. For half cycle the value comes 2 V0 by pi, and I average also same way, 2 I0 by pi. RMS means root mean square value, and that will come I0 by root 2 or V0 by root 2. So questions can be asked based on these simple things like what is our RMS and average value of AC circuit. Sometimes they may give unknown function, not like sine cos. Then you have to go for integration. Now, when you represent voltage and current in the form like V equal to V naught sin omega t, I equal to I naught sin omega t plus or minus phi. If this is voltage and this is current, or this is current and this is plus pi, this is like minus pi. So you can represent voltage and current just like a vectors, and that representation we call it as phasor diagram. Now the next thing is, what are the types of AC circuit and how to deal with them. So connect an electric element across AC. Let's say V equal to V naught sin omega t. Like one resistor or one capacitor or one coil. You can connect across anything. So the AC source symbol generally we represent like this. An AC source. This is R, this is C, this is L. Where V equal to V naught sin omega t. Then in every case there is an alternating currents with a phase difference. Where in first case I naught sin omega t. Next case I equal to I naught sin omega t plus pi. And in third case I equal to I naught sin omega t minus pi. Here phase difference 0. Here phase difference is pi by 2. Here also phase difference pi by 2. In case of capacitor, current leads voltage by pi by 2. In case of inductor, voltage leads current by pi by 2. So in every case, there is one amplitude and there is one phase difference. I naught equal to V naught by R. Here I naught equal to V naught by Xc, where Xc is capacitive reactance or resistance of capacitor, and here I naught is V naught by XL, where XL is omega L, resistance of inductor. And in every circuit, there is also power dissipated, and that power equal to P equal to V naught I naught cos pi by 2. Or else that only I can write it as V naught by 2, I naught by root 2 cos pi. Nothing but Vrms into Irms into cos pi, where pi is phase difference between voltage and current. So they can ask simple question based on these things, or you can say like it's like a pure AC circuit, pure resistor, pure capacitor, pure inductor. Or they can also ask question based on the series combination of RC, LR, LCR. That we will see in the next lecture. But here only pure capacitive, pure inductive and pure resistive circuit, and how the alternating current will be generated, what is its amplitude, what is the phase difference, and what is the power dissipated in each circuit. In case of pure capacitive and in case of pure resistive, phase difference pi by 2, so the power dissipated is 0. Let's see the questions based on whatever we have discussed. Now here, the peak voltage of an AC supply is 300 volt. What is the RMS voltage? So now V naught is given as 300 volt. Now V RMS equal to what? V naught by root. Nothing but 150 root 2, just substitute. Now the RMS value of current in an AC circuit. Now RMS second one is 10. Then they are asking peak value. That means I naught. That is root 2 I RMS. Nothing but 10 root 2. Now, so here they have given equation. So from the equation you can realize that the current equation they have given as phi equal to sine 300t minus pi by 4. First thing is amplitude is 5 and omega is 300 and phase difference is pi by 4. The first thing what they are asking is peak and RMS value. Peak value is this one and RMS value is I naught by root 2 equal to 5 by root 2. Now frequency. Now omega equal to 2 pi by t are nothing but 2 pi f. So frequency equal to omega by 2 pi. Omega value given, that is 300 by 2 into 5. Next, average current. Average current means 2 I naught by pi. So I naught value is there, pi is there, everything is there. You can just substitute and calculate it. The whole AC, when you consider above 90% and above questions are completely formula based and difficult calculation based. So calculation will be lengthy most of the times. And as I said, sometimes they may give the random function, like here they have given V equal to V naught 3 power 3 by 2. Find the RMS value. RMS value means, so VRMS equal to root of average of square value. First, average of square value means integration V dt by integration dt. Now, the time period they have given is 0 to 1. So V square means V naught square t cube dt by time duration is integration dt is 0 to 1. So V naught square is constant. Integration t cube dt is t power 4 by 4, 0 to 1. This is t 0 to 1. So V square bar will become V naught square times. This is 1 by 4 minus 0 by 1 minus 0 equal to V naught square by 4. Now VRMS equal to under root V naught square by 4, nothing but V naught by 2. So this way, when they give random function, you have to go for integration. Then only you can solve the either average value or RMS value. Now the next question. As I said, pure resistive or capacitive or inductive, among them anything they can ask. So a 200 ohm resistor is connected to a, so resistance is 200 ohm, connected to a 220 volt 50 hertz AC supply. Calculate RMS value of current in the circuit. Also find phase difference. So here VRMS is 220. Now IRMS they are asking. IRMS means VRMS by R. I naught is V naught by R. IRMS is VRMS by R. So that 220 by 200. So 0, 0 cancel. 11 by 10 or 1.1 ampere. Also find the phase difference between voltage and the current. As it is pure resistive means phase difference, how much it will become? 0 degree. Now one last and final question. A 44 millihenry inductance is of 44 millihenry, nothing but 44 into 10 power minus 3 Henry is connected to a 220 volt. So L is 44 millihenry and VRMS is 220 volt. Determine the RMS value of the current. Now IRMS equal to VRMS by XL, where XL is omega L, where omega is 2 pi f into L, where f is 50 Hz. So as I said, if you truly look into it, then the data and the substitution, and in the substitution process the calculation is looking little big, so the values may be tough in calculation. So you need to practice such kind of calculation so that you can save your time. So this is how they will ask the questions based on the simple AC circuits called pure resistive, pure capacitive and pure inductive. Also, what is the meaning of AC circuit and their amplitudes and RMS value and average value. Now based on the same thing, I have given the example questions also. Please try to solve. Also, I have given the questions from NCERT book also. See, 6 questions are there. You can understand how important it is. Right? So thank you so much. We'll continue in the next session with the next topic. So thank you all of you.